Dorothy. Well, this morning we're taking your plastic surgery questions. We had a lot of them for Dr. Stephen Davis. Your office is in Cherry Hill, right? I thought I should get that out. All right, let's try and get them all in. We had so many.
Here we go.
All right, let's get to an email first. This one is from Betty. She writes, I've heard that there is a new laser method for removing red spider veins from the face. What is the name of the treatment? Is it only available through a plastic surgeon? Approximately how much should the treatment cost? A lot of questions there.
Okay, here we go. Lasers in general are really very simple because the idea is that you're going to pick a laser light that's going to have an affinity for that color. So if it's spider veins or red, you're going to choose a laser that's going to be attracted to that pigment.
And the laser just what? Sucks it out?
Zaps it away. That's exactly right. So there's about 3 new ones that are on the market, so I'm not exactly sure what this viewer had in mind. However, here's the most important thing. It doesn't have to be done just at a plastic surgeon's office, but it should be done with someone who understands how to treat skin that's been damaged. Because what's happening is you really are doing a controlled burn to the area.
How much does it cost?
Somewhere between $150, $300. It depends on how many times you may need to do it in order to eradicate the vessel or whatever the redness is.
Gotcha. Okay, our next question, our next viewer has a question about shedding that baby weight.
Okay.
What's the safest way to have plastic surgery after a baby?
For what area?
Your midsection, you know, lose some of those stretch marks, extra skin.
What do you say?
Okay, great question, but it really has a lot to do with who's a good surgical candidate for any kind of surgery. After pregnancies, you really want to let the woman have some time to snap back as best as she thinks she can. And then once that period of time has happened, then liposuction or mini tummy tucks, especially for what she was asking about, which is that little bulge and a little bit of extra skin by the lower abdomen, is a great operation. So I'd say somewhere between 6 to 9 months maybe for most people.
But give it some time. Don't just run to you.
Absolutely. Give it time.
All right, we have time for one more email. I'm going to say this. I'm going to try regarding, is it lipodystrophy?
That's it.
That's from Glenn. Okay,
That's
he
it.
wants to know, is there any new material on the market to restore and fill cheeks? He says to regain a semblance of humanity. I'm quoting there.
Okay. Well, the easiest thing to do, since we're on the topic of lipodystrophy and liposuction, is we can take some fat from areas where you don't like it and actually transfer it into areas where you do want it.
Ooh, I don't want it anywhere.
Well, here's the thing, though. Somebody that's talking about having some hollowing of their cheeks, we could take it away from love handles and then restore it into the cheeks. So that's the easiest way to do it. There are other products on the market. One's called Sculptra, which works very well to start and stimulate your own body's collagen production so that you can grow some more facial fat or more fullness.
All right, Glenn, there you go. Well, if you have a question for Dr. Davis or any of our experts, send us an email to asktheexpert@fox29.com, or you can just go to myfoxphilly.com right under Good Day, and you'll see a big Ask the Expert icon. Tomorrow, we're talking with a gynecologist, so try to get your questions in as soon as you can. Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
George, over to you.